is Python Pop, a series of quick videos explaining different Python functions and commands. And in today's video, I'm just going to go over reading a simple text file, and then we're going to use it to see how many words are in that text file. So let's get going. Our first step is to actually import the file so that we can use it. So I'm going to name my input file, and it's going to be equal to, I'm going to open it up, and I have a text file I want to use. It's called words to count.txt. And I want to read this file, so I'm going to put comma and then R in quotes. Now, you won't have this words to count text file, but I'll leave the text that I use in that file below. Just go ahead and open any common notepad and save it as a txt. Now that my input file contains this, I'm going to say that the text is equal to my input file dot read line. So what read line does is it's going to read the first line in my file. So when I print out text, which is storing that first line, this is what it says. And opening that file so that you can see what it looks like, I have all my text within one line in what I used was Notepad. If you were to split this up into multiple lines, well, you would need to read each line. So you would need some while loop or some for loop until you reach the end of the file. But since I put all my words just on that first line, it's simply just text equals input file dot read line. Now our goal for this video is to be able to count the words. But what exactly is this variable text? It's a string, and strings we can split. So if we're trying to split this into individual words, let's split it by the spaces that we have between those words. So I'm going to say text list is equal to my text dot split, and I'm going to split it again by the spaces. So if you notice when I print out my text list, we're now going to have a list that's each individual word. Although when we go to count the words, we have a bit of a problem. For example, if we wanted to figure out how many times Python appeared, if you see right here in the beginning, there it is, capital Python, but down here where it occurs next, we have punctuation with it. So we're going to want to remove that punctuation so that we can properly count words. And the punctuation we have in this file, we're going to have exclamation points, periods, and also commas. So let's go ahead and remove those. And in order to do that, we're going to loop through our list. So for I in range length of the text list, what I want to do is I'm going to say that each index is going to represent a word. So word is going to be text list of I. Now what I want to check is if that word contains any punctuation. And the punctuation will always occur at the end, so the last index. So if word -1, if that's equal to a period, or I'll go ahead and copy word -1, if it's equal to an exclamation point, or if it's equal to a comma, what do I want to do? Well, I want my text list of I to not be the whole entire word, but I want it to be the word up until that last index. So the starting point up until that last index will be the length of the word -1. Now let's go ahead and print out text list just to double check that we did it right. Oh, and there we have it. Notice that the exclamation is no longer with Python or share, and the periods and commas are also removed. So now we can easily get the count of this. Length of text list is going to be 65. Now that length would not have changed because the punctuations were included with the words, but I wanted to remove them so that now we can see the individual count of the different words. I just want to know how many unique words there are, not how many words there are total. Or if I want to know how many times Python occurs. Let's see how to do that. Well, let's create a dictionary so that we can store keys, which are our words, and values, the count. So we're going to have word dict is equal to an empty dictionary, and I'm going to loop through my new text list. So for each word in text list, now remember, this is going to be each word as opposed to up here, I was the index value. Now I'm not looping through the range of the length, I'm just looping through the list. We're going to say if the word is not already in our dictionary, we want to add it to our dictionary. So word dict, the key will be the word, and now the count is going to be 1. However, if it already is, else we want to increase that count. So the word dict of the word is going to be that same value plus 1. So plus equals 1. Now, if I print out this word dict, it's going to tell me each of the individual counts, but if I print out the length, it's going to tell me how many unique words there are. And there we have it. Python occurred twice, is occurred 3 times, may map occurred twice, and even from this, you could find the maximum value within this dictionary, or the minimum value, to see which word occurred the most and which one occurred the least. And now look, there's that length, 51. There are 51 unique words, so out of the total of 65 words, 51 of them are unique. So that's how to read a simple text file, convert that text to a list, and then use it for a dictionary. And that wraps up this video. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.